Anita took over the division of pediatric anesthesia at a time in which really nobody else wanted to do it. Volunteers were asked, and she was the only one who was willing to step forward and take on this really huge responsibility back about 13 years ago or so.
Anita has been instrumental in our department's growth over the years and seamless transition of operating rooms from Stanford to Packard and now to the new building.
She shepherded the division through a period of really unprecedented growth. I would say the number of faculty members virtually tripled, and she shepherded the division not into one new operating suite, but into two new operating suites from Stanford Hospital into the new operating rooms in the basement of the old Children's Hospital, and then into the new operating suites at the new Children's Hospital, and participated in the design elements of both of those new locations.
Under her leadership, our department has grown to become one of the premier pediatric anesthesia departments in the nation.
She had the foresight to not only build a department in terms of numbers, but also to put together dedicated divisions for pediatric anesthesia that did not exist before she took over. For example, we now have a dedicated team of cardiac anesthesiologists, a dedicated team of neurosurgical anesthesiologists, we have a dedicated team of regional anesthesiologists, we have a preoperative anesthesia resource center or PARC, and a dedicated team of solid organ transplant anesthesiologists. None of these specialty groups existed before Anita took over.
Anita has a very collaborative management style, and I think her ability to lead really comes from her vision, genuineness, and humility. She has always fostered creativity and innovative thinking. She has strong convictions and remains unruffled and resilient during trying moments. At the same time, she can show vulnerability and connect with everyone in a very personal way.
She came to us after serving time in the military as a physician, and she showed that kind of discipline throughout her tenure as the head of pediatric anesthesia. She would take directions many, many times from her superiors, whether they were in the medical school or whether they were in the Children's Hospital Administration. And I'm sure she took directions many times that seemed absurd to her, they did to me, or that with which she disagreed, but she never betrayed those sentiments out amongst the troops, if you will.
Anita has been a great mentor to faculty and trainees and has always encouraged us to pursue advanced fellowships and graduate education. She's a firm believer in specialized training and has herself completed a master's degree after becoming the department chief.
She always demonstrated confidence in her people and confidence in the administration. And she never, ever turned up at work without a smile on her face, a kind word for everybody, and complete absence of criticism of anybody, no matter what kind of job they did. She was, in essence, for 13 years, in my view, the perfect leader.
She has been a role model to us female physicians. I have always been amazed by how Anita has successfully balanced her roles as the pediatric anesthesia chief, a loving wife, wonderful mother, amazing colleague, and a mentor to so many of us.
And I'm going to miss her. She has left big shoes to fill for Jim Fair. I'm confident that he'll be able to do a great job. He already is. But nevertheless, the spirit that she brought to pediatric anesthesia is unmatchable, I think, here or anywhere else.
This is well deserved for her. Anita has been an integral part of the Packard and the pediatric anesthesia division. She grew it from a very small group of about 10 people. There were 60 the time I took over. I remember meeting her many years ago and saying to her, I would love to work with her someday. Just had that very special feeling about her. She's a very special person.
For many years, she has hosted several department gatherings at her home. It has been the time when we all shared fun and laughter with her family. Anita really has a zest for life. She enjoys martial arts, karaoke, Halloween costumes, and of course, dancing.
I remember one thing she did that reminded me of actually my father. She used to take her little iPad and iPhone cables and keep them in little plastic bags, very organized. But you have to be to run 10 people, become 30 people, and then 60 people, 5 daughters, a husband. I know she has at least 1 dog. She has a very full and rich life, a very fantastic person. I'm honored to call her now a colleague. My dream of the past became a reality, and I get to work with Anita. But also I call her a friend. She is a fantastic person. She truly cares about other individuals. And that's qualities that many, many other people could only aspire to. Anita, all the best. I'm glad you were here.
I am lucky to consider Anita a mentor and a friend. She's truly deserving of this award, and I am really proud of her.
Hi Anita, congratulations on your award. You've helped me so many ways throughout the years. You created the QI fellowship so I could come to Stanford. You supported me in my pursuit of a health policy master's. We've collaborated on many projects together, and you served as a role model for me as an excellent clinician and just a really outstanding human being. So I want to thank you for all the positive impact you've had on my life, and I congratulate you once again on this honor.